Lindsay here, and I'm here with a bunch of our Body Project food campers here at Massimo's in Robbinsville. And they've been so gracious to have us. They have a couple locations in Hamilton, Robbinsville, and Princeton, so be sure to check out their stuff. But we just want to go through the menu, and I know a lot of us, when we go out to eat, the one thing we have to keep in mind is just because you're eating out doesn't mean that it's always an occasion to splurge, because I think that, you know, if you think about it, when we used to go out to eat, it was sort of more of a pleasure and more for fun, and now it's sort of like, you know, we do it probably 2 to 3 times a week, so you really have to just be cautious that you're not splurging every time. On average, we underestimate almost by 600 calories how many calories are in our meals. So when we eat out, so you just have to be really cautious. So I'm going to real quick just go through some of the really good options. They have really actually probably some of the most amazing salads. Here's one coming our way. This is a great option, guys, just like grilled vegetables. This one doesn't have any cheese on it. Obviously, we want to be careful of like mixing the delicious bread that comes to the table. But you can see like they do it really light oil. It's not really heavy. This is just a grilled seafood platter. I feel like I'm on the Food Network here. But just really good grilled seafood. But again, guys, you don't have control over what they're doing back in the kitchen. So even though they're using fresh ingredients and you know what might be a healthy meal, you still have to keep in mind you don't know how much oil the chef is using in the back. You don't know exactly the portions they're using of cheeses and sauces. Even things like fish, a lot of times, even though it's a sauteed fish, they might bread it in flour, and even though it's not fried, it's still got a flour coating, and they're sauteing it in heavy oil and butter. So you just have to be really cautious to know exactly what you're getting. But a lot of the salads are can be really deceiving, so you really want to be careful. Look for grilled veggies. You don't want, you have to just be careful about that. Anything, vegetables, a lot of them have a lot of meats and cheeses. Always ask for your dressing on the side. Like I said, this is probably one of the more impressive salad menus of most restaurants because they offer such a variety. A lot of grilled calamari, grilled shrimps. You can see all of the, and I'm sure the menus are all on the website too, right? But I had it all written down here, guys. The grillata, that's what I think we have here. It's all the different vegetables. They add cheeses and things. You want to add a protein too, because if you look at this, there's no protein. It's all vegetables. So you could always do this as a main course. Just ask for the grilled veggies and ask for like a grilled chicken breast, or like tonight, actually their special is just like a fresh fillet of tilapia. So just have them grill it. Olive oil, salt and pepper, super simple. The biggest thing with restaurants, even if they're using fresh ingredients and good ingredients, is portions. I mean, honestly, this is not a single serving. Could I eat it? I'm sure. But you want to keep in mind that often restaurants are giving you 3 to 4 times what one person needs for serving. So always keep in mind the thumb fist palm rule for serving sizes. So for proteins, you want it about the size of your palm. Carbohydrates, meaning your pastas, any sort of potatoes or starchy carbohydrates, about the size of your fist, and then your fats about the size of your thumb. So keep in mind, any of your meats, the olive oils are all accounting toward that. Cheeses obviously have a lot of heavier fat content. And then otherwise, guys, look at your entrees. Always look for your grilled meals. Thekla actually had a great idea. She gave this to me. Obviously, pastas is something that we want to be really cautious of. They're super high calorie, the carbohydrates, very high carbohydrates. But she had a great idea, is take the sauce, like if there's a pasta that you like, a light sauce, obviously you want to stay away from cream sauces, but ask for it like over a bed of spinach or a bed of broccoli rabe or something, so you're still getting the sauce and maybe a warm meal. If you don't want a cold salad, you still have a warm meal, but it's over like grilled spinach or sauteed spinach, which I thought was a really good idea, and you get some extra vegetables that way too. Okay, and the reality is, I love pizza, we all love pizza, who doesn't love pizza, or pasta? Just remember the 80-20 rule, guys. It's not always about, 100%, you can't go all the time. We all love pizza. Just make good decisions. Instead of having 2 slices of pizza, well, we were talking about this earlier. Massimo's pizzas are this big. The next place might be this big. The next one might be this big. So one slice is different at every place. So you just have to know your portions. Go with a salad. Fill yourself up on salad. Slowly eat your pizza. And you're doing that once a week at most. Do it for occasions. You know, you don't want to deprive yourself. Part of it is just enjoying it and having the family time. But you've just got to be really careful of your portions. Half is always a good measure. Eat half. It's pretty much a good, safe bet. Know what you do, enjoy your meals, and thank you, Massimo's, for having us, and come and join us, join them here at Massimo's, really good stuff. So thank you, and see you soon.